Selection of solar panels is the main stage in designing a solar power plant, SPP. The efficiency, durability, and payback of your entire system depend on the right choice. You need to start by calculating your needs. Determine your annual electricity consumption and compare it with the available area on the roof or plot. If space is limited, priority is given to panels with the highest possible efficiency, coefficient of performance, which allows you to get more power from a smaller area. Today, monocrystalline and polycrystalline panels dominate the market. Monocrystalline, efficiency 20 to 23%, are made from whole silicon crystals, which provides them with better performance in low light and higher efficiency. Polycrystalline, efficiency 16 to 20%, are cheaper but less efficient. Modern technologies, such as PERC and half-cut cells, panels with cut cells, significantly increase performance, reducing power losses and improving operation in partial shading. Selection criteria and compatibility. To ensure maximum efficiency, two critical technical parameters must be taken into account. The first is the temperature power coefficient, Tmax. It shows how much the panel's power drops when it is heated above 25 degrees Celsius. The lower, closer to zero, this coefficient, the better the panel will work in hot climates. The second is the power tolerance, which must be positive, for example, 0 to plus 5%, to guarantee that the panel will deliver the declared or even slightly higher power. List of key parameters for selection. Open circuit voltage. VOC must correspond to the maximum input voltage of the inverter. Operating voltage. VMP must be within the optimal operating range of the inverter's MPPT tracker. Performance guarantee. At least 80% of the initial power after 25 years. Be sure to make sure that the selected panels are compatible with the inverter, especially in terms of voltage and current. Incorrect combination can cause the inverter to operate outside its optimal range or even break down. Compatibility with the inverter and installation. The selection of panels should be closely linked to the selection of the inverter. Compatibility is a key condition for the efficient operation of the entire solar power plant. The inverter has a limited operating voltage range, MPPT tracker, and the panels connected in a string, series circuit, must provide a voltage that falls within this optimal range. An incorrectly selected number of panels in a string will lead to inefficient operation of the inverter or even to its breakdown. Open circuit voltage, VOC the maximum voltage of the panel without load. The sum of VOC of all panels in the string must not exceed the maximum input voltage of the inverter. Operating voltage, VMP the voltage at the point of maximum power. The sum of VMP of the panels must be within the optimal operating range of the inverter's MPPT tracker. Operating current, imp the current at the point of maximum power. It must be compatible with the maximum input current of the MPPT tracker. Be sure to consult with specialists for accurate string calculations and inverter selection. Installation is equally important. The size and weight of the panels affect the choice of mounting system. A roof with limited load-bearing capacity may require lighter panels. For roofs with complex shapes or heavy shading, panels with higher voltage, and systems with power optimizers or microinverters that allow each panel to operate independently are better suited. Choosing the right solar panels is not only about finding the most powerful or cheapest panel, but also about finding the optimal balance between price, efficiency, and durability that suits your climate and equipment. What are tilting solar panels, and what are their advantages? Tilting solar panels, also known as solar trackers, are systems that automatically change the orientation of the solar panels so that they're always pointed directly at the sun throughout the day. Unlike fixed panels that are fixed in one position, trackers track the movement of the sun across the sky, which allows them to capture the maximum amount of sunlight and, therefore, produce more energy. Working principle and types. Solar trackers are equipped with electromechanical actuators that are controlled by a controller. This controller uses light sensors or GPS data to determine the exact position of the sun. Based on this data, it issues commands to actuators that smoothly rotate the panels. Tilting systems are divided into two main types. Single-axis trackers. These systems track the movement of the sun in only one plane, usually from east to west, throughout the day. They are simpler in design, cheaper, and suitable for regions with moderate seasonal changes. Two-axis trackers. These trackers can move in two planes, from east to west, diurnal movement, and from north to south, seasonal change in the height of the sun above the horizon. They provide maximum efficiency as they constantly orient the panel perpendicular to the sun's rays, regardless of the time of day and year. Key advantages. The main advantage of rotating solar panels is a significant increase in efficiency compared to stationary systems. Depending on the type of tracker and location, productivity can increase by 25 to 45%. This allows you to get more energy from the same area of the panels, which is especially valuable for limited areas. In addition, rotating systems provide more stable and uniform energy production throughout the daylight hours. In stationary panels, the peak of generation occurs at noon, while trackers maintain a high level of energy production from morning to evening. This helps to better meet daytime energy needs and reduces dependence on batteries. Finally, rotary trackers can have additional features, such as automatic protection against strong winds or snow. In windy weather, they can turn the panels into a horizontal position to reduce wind load. This helps protect the structure from damage and extend its service life. Despite the obvious advantages, rotary solar panels also have their drawbacks. Their main disadvantage is the higher cost and complexity of installation and maintenance. They are more expensive than stationary systems, and their mechanisms require regular maintenance to ensure smooth operation. Also, their moving parts are more prone to wear. Thus, the choice between stationary and rotary panels depends on your goals. If maximum energy production from a limited area is critical for you, and you are ready to invest in a more expensive system, rotary panels are the optimal solution. Otherwise, stationary panels are quite sufficient for most household needs.